Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Febrian, and today I would like to present about the terms used in exporting and importing goods, and also with the sentence example. So the first term is CITES. CITES stand for the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species of Wild Fauna and Flora. So CITES is an international agreement that protects species in danger and guarantee that the international trade does not harm the existence of the species in the wild. And the example is the CITES has made a big impact on the export-import animal and plant trade because it has strict regulation to protect endangered species and encourage ethical trading practices. And the second terms is the shipper's letter of instruction. So it is a document of approval that the exporter gives to its representative or freight forwarder. The document provides the guideline on how to handle and store the shipment safely and without damaging the good. And the example is the freight forwarder won't have access to all the information required to handle the shipment without the shipper's of instruction. The third is hazard and toxic material. It is a leftover or scrap from a business or activity that contain hazard and toxic material. And the example is the hazard and toxic material, depending on the nature, concentration, and quantity, may directly harm the environment of import-export trading process. And the next is a free trade agreement. A free trade agreement is pact between two or more nations to reduce barrier to import and export among them. And the example is under the free trade agreement policy, goods and services can be bought and sold across international border with little or no government tariff, quota, or subsidies. And the next is import tariff. Import tariff are charged by the custom authority on goods that bought into a nation, and the amount that will be set on imported good is typically determined by their value. And the example is import tariff are applied to protect domestic goods from the dominance of foreign goods and to bring in a revenue for the government. And the next is import declaration. Import declaration is document that include information about the income tax, value added tax, and various import duty. And the example is before conducting international trade, importer must complete an import declaration to ensure they obey or follow the custom regulation. The next is commercial invoice is a sale agreement or other type of transaction between the shipper and the recipient. So it provides a key information for customer to clear your goods and determine any government charge like duty and taxes. And the example is a vital part of the commercial invoice is the description of the package content. And the next is harmonized system. Harmonized system is standardized numerical method of classifying traded product. And the example is the custom authority use the harmonized system to identify product when determine duty and taxes or for data collection. And the next is export declaration. Is a document that contain information like exporter, recipient, custom broker, transportation, country of destination, and the goods, such as the type, quantity, container number, and relevant document. And the example is the export declaration must be submitted no earlier than 7 days before the export schedule or no later than when the goods enter the custom area. And the next is Uh, the last is custom area. Custom area refers to the place inside a custom station, and also any location where export or import are typically stored before being cleared by custom authorized. And the example is the export import trade must be facilitated by implemented custom operation area because they guarantee valid documentation, inspection, and clearance procedure. And the export import, the custom area allowing goods to move without delay across international border. And I think that's all for me. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.